right, we're going to move on to the next portion. We have a couple of grassroots candidates that are running for office here. First, I'm going to invite Michael Sheridan up. He's running for Nassau County Legislature.
I'm canvassing, so I like to sit and talk. Come on, let's come off. Good evening, thanks for showing up tonight. Hi, Darryl. How are you? My name is Michael Sheridan. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I won't be too long-winded. Hopefully I'll motivate you guys and energize you guys to get involved. I love single payer. It's a great issue. We need 5 minutes. My wife works at LIJ, and she's a nurse there. So a few hospitals closed in Brooklyn, Queens about 5 or 6 years ago, and LIJ received a lot of influx of patients and people who were struggling to get health care in that area in Queens, Nassau border, and the system was overrun. And the same thing is going to happen in Nassau County if Obamacare is overturned without any kind of replacement. So we need to fight hard to call Senator Campaign, which I know many of you have done, I have done, to call the local senators, people not supporting it, and to keep pushing the issue forward. On the same front, we need to talk about how angry we should be if you live in Nassau County. Nassau County is one of the top 5 to 10 suburbs in the country. We pay pretty high taxes. Most houses tend to $50,000 up to 20, 25, or if you live on the North Shore, you're paying higher. Where does that money go to? So I run a yoga studio. I'm a yoga teacher by trade. I actually own a business. I employ 12 people. I pay them periodically on time. When they should be paid, I treat them well. So we're trying to change the culture of how CSEA staff and county employees are treated, because when Ed Mangano took over in office in 2009, 2010, he decimated 3 or 4 very key departments in the county. One of them was tax assessment. So tax assessment isn't being done regularly or enough, and they don't have enough staff to look at it and do the taxes. So they basically rubber stamp it. People get their refunds if you do it properly. And activists and progressives don't like a few things, right? One of them is what? Injustice. Nobody likes injustice or if people aren't treated fairly, right? So the people that don't file their tax refunds or their challenger taxes, seniors, people just not tech savvy, people due to homeowning, they don't challenge, they're paying the tax bill for the other person across the street. Does that sound fair? Definitely not. Definitely not fair. So we're trying to accept all our current and Democratic slate, working family slate. I've received the Working Families Party endorsement from my race. Thank you. Very proud. Union proud. Union proud. And I was a little bit involved in Christine's race. Very happy to be part of it, to canvass a little bit, to meet fellow activists. So I'm trying to energize the base and get people out there to canvass and work for Nassau County issues. 2018, 2020 is great. Darryl's in here in Huntington, 2015. Local races, giving it to Darryl. Local races, super important that we build the base of people that are canvassing, that are working on campaigns. 2 or 3 of you, or 5 or 6 of you in the audience are possible future candidates going forward, right? Maybe not this year, maybe the year after. Learn the tips from the people who are running, how to get energized, how to mobilize your base, but create the base, which LIA, about 6 months, and Taylor and the other folks, Laura, doing great work. So get that base strong and going, keep building your bench. One thing that, who's the state assemblyman from Glen Cove, who didn't get endorsed, he said, yeah, Chuck Levine, thank you. Said you got to build your bench. The Republicans have a deep bench. They also have lots of money. So we have to compete with that. We compete with that with people, right? With walking door to door, making yourself known door to door, that we're going to represent you, that we look like you, right? That we're concerned about your issues. And let me just get into a couple of Nassau County issues, and I'll pass on the mic. So, who has solar power on their house? Me too. Me too. 6 months. Great. Do you know how many Nassau County buildings have solar power? 1. It's Cedar Creek Plant, and it's a lease situation. So we don't even own them. Someone's leasing it and selling us power. So we need to change that. It's one of my key issues for 2017. We need to put solar power either in Eisenhower Park or put it on more government buildings so that we can not just be, we can be green and decrease our carbon footprint, of course, but we can Nassau County, tax settlement, lack of solar power, lack of representation. 2 or 3 of the current legislators have been there 15 to 20 years in office. That's too long. I want to serve 6 to 10 years. I want to solve some problems, some budgetary issues. Nobody deserves to be in office more than 10 or 12 years, in my opinion. Right? Agreed? We agree to that. It's a privilege and honor to serve in political office, whatever office you work in. I'm in a service business. I'm a yoga studio. So not only do we do postures and help people feel good about their bodies, I provide a welcoming environment, a clean environment, and that's part of my job is to keep that space kind of pure, clean, and helpful to people so they can grow their practice. So last couple of points is that the CSA staff in Nassau County totally demoralized for us to force to take a wage cut, a wage freeze in 2010 because Ed McGann wanted to look good and not cut taxes, and the workers took the brunt of it. Not fair. That was just overturned about a year ago, so they've got a little bit of a wage increase. But we want to be into the other candidates. Deborah Muley is here from Freeport. Some of the other candidates, we want to empower the county workforce so they can do the job that they need to do. So if you're a carpenter or any type of trade work you do, you need tools and equipment. If you don't have the tools and equipment to do your job, or the science or the math, whatever, you cannot do your job. So I'm out there walking every day, weekends, sometimes during the week. So if you're looking to volunteer, get involved in the grassroots campaign. We'll talk about solar, assessment, fairness. The county jail is also really decimated with staff, and there's also mold and leaks and really piss poor, conditions, working conditions. It's not safe for the people that are housed there as well as for the staff. So we need to fix the county jail issues, give them some love and attention so it's safe. There's also been 12 or 13 deaths there in the last, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. Horrible conditions for people. Also, the other side of it, that's the human side. The other side is it's lawsuit money against the county. So we need to run things properly. This person in charge now, I won't continue to mention his name, needs to move out. We need to move Democratic and working family type party legislators in and progressive people in and take charge. So keep mobilized, stay agitating people, stay involved. Glad to be here. Thank you, Ron.